Here we are, sir. I hope Washington treats you nicely.
Thanks, Richards. Swing by and grab me in an hour.
No, that's not the way we're going.
But sir, the people are expecting someone to...
Yes, I know. You were elected by the people, for the people, but let me tell you something. The people don't know jack. They don't know how Washington works, and honestly, most don't care. Those that do care already know that this is a job that is bought and paid for by lobbyists and corporations. In reality, this is your time to shine. Play ball, make a name for yourself, and make it big. Because if you don't, you won't last to the next election cycle. Come with me. I'll teach you how to survive in this town. First things first, we gotta talk about the basics. The most important thing to learn is it's not about what's in a bill. It's about who's backing it. It's your first day on the job. You can't go against your party already. You gotta build influence, a power base, some political capital, and some allies. A congressman without influence is as scary as a lion without teeth or claws. Ride the political storm. Back some other senators through a few conflicts, and, if you need to, force some senators to back you when you need it. Some might call it bribery, others extortion, but I call it relationship building. Why do you need their help? It's a rough climate out there. Every news story is a potential fiasco. All someone needs to do is mention your name to the media in the same sentence as the news story, and you're in deep. If you do get targeted by the media, just remember it was no accident. One of your colleagues is out for blood. You need to combat this conflict. You can hope for your friends to back you, but you need to be self-sufficient. Use stratagems. Think of them like your political toolkit or war chest. Host a gala to raise funding. Take up a popular cause. Do an interview or two. Use your winning smile. Anything and everything to show the public that you're a good guy, that you're here for them. Remember, these conflicts can be from the media, the public, lobbyists on K Street, or from your lovable colleagues. So be ready for anything. Come, let's continue. Would you look at these guys? They didn't even make it to a second term. Barney here thought he could take on the lobbying industry without any capital behind him. You can bet his opponent in the next election cycle was very well funded. Carly here took on the noble cause of preserving a series of polluted rivers. Turns out a multinational corporation was behind the pollution, but they just bought off the news media and Carly faded into obscurity. Daniel here has an affair allegation thrown at him. I thought he was a good guy, so I helped back him. Unfortunately, his political war chest was near empty, and he had made a few enemies in his time, and down went his influence. I even took some of the blowback for that one. Oh well, live and learn. Remember, it's not all the small things. Sometimes a story rolls in that puts us all at risk, or forces us to take party lines. Ever hear of Edward Snowden? We lost a lot of people who made a small lapse in judgment. Say anything about it being okay to monitor phones or emails, and you're done. Nearly finished now, but we can't forget about our noble benefactors now, can we? Now for the fun part. I hear there's supposedly chemicals in your genetically modified organism products that hurt not only the planet, but the entire population of humans. San Monto's new and innovative strategies to improve the food supply for the United States and the world is admirable and commendable and should be the standard of the industry. You gotta learn to work the room, kid. Is this bag for me? No, kid. If they paid me, that'd be illegal. This is simply a donation to the re-election campaign. Here, hold this for me, will you? That spill a few years ago has cost the taxpayers millions of dollars, not to mention irreversible damage to the ecosystem. The way you've reached out to the community and set new industry standards for safety in the oil industry is just fantastic. I wish more companies followed your lead. Simple as that. Yes, I agree that this is a very important issue to the public, my staff, and myself, and I intend to look at every avenue of the issue so we can find the best solution for everyone. See, kid, lip service is important every now and then, but don't forget who pays your bills. Well, that's our time. I hope you've learned from our tour today. Just remember the 2 rules of politics. Always watch out for yourself and never let a good crisis go to waste. Oh, and kid, welcome to Washington.